Out of my way, little pest!
Yeah!
Back again with another video here with Ginger Boom. And I really do not like this green robe. I know I said earlier that, hey, it kind of matches my dog, but it's not quite the same green, and I'm just not a fan. And I know for a fact that the texture that was created for that robe that's underneath that green tint, that bad tint job, is fantastic, and I want to show it off. So I do have one of these vials of prismatic dye. It was sitting in the shared bank, and this is the one of those few things that was not self-found, but I could probably either craft it myself or try to find some in the bazaar. This is just easier. Fez crafted this. You know, forgive me, guys. I'm gonna go and hit the dye button, and I can only do one thing, so I want to do the robe. So I'm gonna click on that. I'm just gonna choose the white, and that is gonna let whatever color the robe should be shown. Hit accept, and there you go. Look at that. That looks so much better. I'm gonna hit save dye, and there we go. We've expended and used our dye. I'm gonna hit Alt O, right? Gonna go to display, click show my helm, and click that off, so I could show off my awesome weird ass. What do you call this hairstyle? The hook, the swoop, the point? I don't. Come up with a name for this hairstyle, or tell me if there's already a name for it that Daybreak made. I want to know. Just call it a I want to know thing. I want to be knowledgeable, and I'm feeling not so knowledgeable when I don't know what this is called. The thorn? The backhoe? I don't... And I meant the tool, not the... Anyway. Let's stop with that. But I feel like I look better already, you know? I just like it more. I don't like the bad tint that you get on robes. It looks better on that ring mail or that chain on the Draken than it did on my robe. I'll tell you that much. All right, enough screwing around. It's all about doing the hero's journey. So again, open your inventory, click on achievements, go to the hero's journey tab, click on, what is it, progression? I think progression. We want to do all of these because what do we get? Oh my goodness. Just a rough cap. That is all? How sad. This is where we start getting meager returns on stuff. But we might get rewards for the other quests. Like here, a rough scryer's mask, which is going to be better than our simple, or whatever the hell this is. Oh, shaded silk mask. Yeah, that's going to be a lot better. So let's do this one. Job offers. Moore's signpost. Oh, these are all the Moore's signpost. Yeah, I want to do that, man. And welcome to the Moore's. Okay, so we're getting in Moore's territory. And I think I'm just going to stick with progression, advanced, and maybe do some of the special, right? What if we do this special here? What do we get? Oh, wow. We get a bunch of rough stuff. Do you like it rough?
Ha!
Anyway,
I hear gnomes like it rough, you tiny little
it's
freaks.
better than when it's simple. It's got better stats. Sorry. We are 20. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get some of the missions from this blacksmith up here. So we're going to get on the lift because we don't have a whole lot of weight reduction bags. We can always use one more. And you get a very, very nice one. Especially not all of you will have these because these were from spending loyalty tokens. And you may not have those yet. So you will eventually. But we're going, so second floor. go where the blacksmith forges are and the second level here. And we want to see Smithy Bronson. I'm going to hail them. And they say blah, 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 help. You say help. And you've got Knowledge Tools, which gives you this. A 75% 10 slot weight reduction bag. So we're going to do Knowledge Tools. I think you do have to be level 20 for that. You probably won't get it otherwise. You could also say do kindling the fires and or smelting. I guess we could do them all because maybe they will. I mean, I may not complete them, or I may, but they may be part of the quest. You know, the chain quests where you have to do like 10 different ones to get a good reward. Right. Level 20. Let's see if we have some level 20 potions before we leave. In case we get in over our heads. I want to make... Okay, I did buy some of that. We've got 3,000 plat. I might actually buy a little bit of healing potion. Like heal over time. Just because I know I have a cleric. I'm going to type in Celeste, short for Celestial. And we want, I think it's number 3, is it? No, that's for level 10. So it's 4 for level 20. I'm just going to buy 5 of them. They're 3 plat, 1 gold each. All right, so not very expensive at all. And let's make sure we right away turn this into a macro. So that way we can heal ourselves with it if we need to. We actually like have healing potions too. In some of these here are like healing potions. It's just hard to remember, you know, what's what. Okay. So the first part is leave Crescent Reach. Enter the moors. So that's going out this way. And over that bridge to the east and through this gate, and then you take a left and follow it all the way until you zone. All right, here we are. We take a right over here and you'll get a stage update. See, task stage update. You see that a lot in higher level quests where you start getting task stage update. We're just running around and passing a certain place, a certain location. And here are the gnolls. Let's make sure that our cleric mercenary is set to balanced. Remember, we're playing a free-to-play account just to show you that you can have a good time being free-to-play, right? And we're going to hit our pet with a shield of fire, which is a damage shield, so anything that hits the pet is going to take damage. Let's hit ourselves with a shield of fire, so that way anything that hits us is going to take damage. Because I'm still a low enough level where I will do a small or decent amount of damage by swinging my weapon at stuff and letting the guy hit me a little bit will also build on my defense. See, my dodge went up. Ooh, ouch. My dodge is only at 2 so far. I think a mage only gets dodge at level 20. I'm not even 100% certain about that. So yeah, we want to kill this guy and then loot his hammer. Alright. So we want 4 rockbreaker hammers and 4 picks. We also want to loot the ore. So there's that hunk of Lightfire. I don't know if that's the one, actually. I'm going to grab this. I want to make sure I'm putting this in a weight reduction bag. If you don't have these, use this one that I covered in the series earlier. It's a very easy quest, but it gives you a 50% weight reduction, and you'll be able to carry these with a lot less problems because it makes it half as heavy, right? All right. We're going to leave that bag open because we're going to be putting all our picks and hammers in that bag. Because you get encumbered, it becomes this whole problem. you start running or walking really slowly. I don't know if it affects you the same way on a mount or not. Something you could do as far as a strategy also, you could always get on the opposite side of the monster that your pet is, especially if you're using a water pet that will backstab. It's only a theory, I'm not 100% sure, but it's possible that he may backstab more often or for higher amounts of damage if he's hitting the guy from the back. His attacks also can't be deflected from the back, so block and parry and riposte, those things don't work when attacking from the rear. So we want to collect these things always. So I'm going to hit always greed, and that is a, I don't know what level, that's an augment that we just looted. I don't remember what level it's for. It is for 25. We cannot equip it yet. Don't install that in anything until you hit 25, because your equipment will become unusable. Like it'll, until you hit 25. So we got 2 hammers out of the 4 so far. And there's another one. Stupid dog. I don't know. I think that crap looks more like a wolf. But allegedly it's a dog? Come on, pet. Are you hitting him? I don't think you are. There we go. Backed up a little bit to let the pet, get better hits. Die, you dog. Come on. There we go. Getting XP for everything. Whoa, 15% XP, guys. That's not even... There's not even a bonus going on right now other than the forever bonus on this particular server. It has a permanent bonus. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm getting hit by both of them at the same time. I have the pet taunting, but the water pets are not as good at taunting as the... Oh, we got a task stage completed. As good at taunting as, say, the air or earth are. Here is the pick, one of the picks that we need, so we're going to loot that. Put that in the bag, too. Because you look, if you right-click and hold, you see these are... Wait, these are not that heavy. Did they reduce the weight on the... Okay. Why is the pick 6.5, but the rock hammer is 0.8? That makes no sense, guys. Why is the hammer so light? The hammer, if anything, should be a little heavier, shouldn't it? I think that was a mistake. Wait, 0.6. This is 6.5. Okay, gift horse mouth. Just let's not question why. Let's just enjoy that it's not that heavy. Okay. Here's another miner. Gonna try to pull him away from that other one. Alright. And we're getting low on mana here. Hey, Pat, what the hell are you doing over there? You're not... Okay, there we go. He was rooted. So we're going to click on our clarity potion. We're going to click on our spirituality potion. Our cleric is doing an excellent job at keeping us healed. You can always see their mana on their bar right there. It's the little blue bar. So just so you know, don't say, Fez, you didn't cover that they have limited mana. It's like, oh yes I did. And we just hit a level, 21. Take a look and see if we have any spells. I don't think we do. That one thing that looks like a spell, that's just the note. I never bothered turning it in. Yeah, I'll have to go up to POK to get the spells. But let's finish this first. Ooh, here is a rare creature. Anytime you see if they have like a name, and then it says in bright yellow, kind of a different yellow than that one, more of an orange-ish yellow. It says a rare creature. So that means he's going to drop special loot, not just the typical ore and pick and whatever. He might drop a magic item. So that's kind of nice. And he's trying to run away. You shall not evade me. So his magic item was Ichor encrusted boots, I guess, which not something I can use, and my pet can't equip it, but I will loot it. There's also these patterns. If you're playing on a TLP, this could be very useful because it lets you craft armor. And a mining pick that we need to complete the quest. Now we just need one hammer. And that's an ornament. We don't loot those. We don't loot those because it's expensive to unlock the slot. Like way too expensive for a single character, in my opinion. Because I am frugal. And here's the last one. We're going to get him because he's going to be all by himself and there's nothing else that spawns near him. So it'll be easier for me to kill him without getting attacked by a bunch of other stuff. You might want to wait until your pet comes and catches up to you. Because as you saw, it took a second. But I was confident enough that he would get here or that I would survive somehow. I'm on a mount. I could have run away if I really needed to. Alright, so we've got all of our hammers and our picks. We're going to run back and deliver them and get our other weight reduction bag, which is actually a better one than the quested one that we did, because this one only has a 50% reduction. The one we're getting has 75%. So better, much better. You can carry heavier things. There's also something else to look for in these bags. And here is a size cap giant, which if you look here, it says size cap large. So I could put large objects in my regular backpacks and giant objects in the quested backpack. There's some bags that might only let you put small or tiny things in them. Those are the really crappy ones that you don't really ever want to use because how many things are going to be tiny, right? All right. So we go to this guy here and we give them all of our hammers and picks. And you can give it all in one go like that and hit give. And then the next 4 and hit give. And there we go. We have our reward. So I'm going to take this bag here and just drop it in that bag. So here's a note. Empty bags, only empty bags can go in another bag. If there's anything in your bag, it will not fit in another bag, right? Otherwise you'd have like infinite inventory. So hit select. And there we are. You can even tribute it for 5,000. So you can, it's lore, right? But you can quest one and go and give this to your tribute guy for 5,000 tribute credits. And then quest it again for another 5,000. As many times as you want to. You can only carry one at a time though. So keep that in mind. However, if I wanted to, I could drop this into my shared bank slot and then quest it again to have it on me, right? Okay, so we did that. And now we want to start working on our other stuff here, the job offers from the signpost. I'll show you where that is. That is right outside. Go back out there. But that bag to me was kind of important because, again, the goal of this is to mostly do everything self-found. And for anybody that's brand new, that's never played before, to feel like, hey, I'm acquiring decent gear. I'm not having to spend a bunch of money. I'm not having to go and buy a chrono to sell it so I can get platinum to buy gear in the bazaar. No, you can quest it. That's part of the fun of the game, too. I think one of the reasons why the TLPs, which is time lock server, or time lock progression server is the full thing, are popular is because, yeah, you're you're doing it with a clean slate, and it kind of does feel good to build yourself up. It's a lot easier doing it in this game than it would be, say, in real life. Real life, I've been trying to build myself up since I was a teenager, and I tell you, I'm still piss poor broke. All right, can't touch it, get closer. Okay, so you get closer and you touch the thing, you left click on it, and you have a list of quests. We want to do all of these. So we're going to hit accept. We're going to touch it again, hit accept again, until you got all 4 of them. You could do them one at a time. Maybe it'll be less confusing for you. But by having them all at once, sometimes you may need to kill a rat for one quest, and then the same rat will count for another quest for whatever reason. So that's why it's okay to have multiple quests. However, you don't have unlimited slots for quests. There's a limit. I don't know if it's like, it's more than 10. It might be like 20, something like that. 20, 30, I don't remember the number. If you do know the number, folks, please leave it in the comments below, and I can put that in my notes and mention it in a future video. If you want credit for it, say, hey, yeah, be sure you tell them Bobby Joe told you this, or whatever, you know. I'd be happy to give you a shout out in the video. All right, so we want to speak with Scout Captain at the crossroads. So that's easy enough. Let's start at the top. We're going to go this way. The crossroads, if you look at the map, straight ahead, and it's up there. There's also some spell merchants and crap. Oh, snap. Speaking of spell merchants, we hit level 21. We might even have access to a new pet. Not sure. Not sure, but we're going to do this first since we're halfway there, and then maybe we'll gate to the plane of knowledge and buy those spells. All right. Captain Slyn? That's not Captain Slyn. That's not Captain Slyn. That is not. There's more signs. Here's a guy that gives quests for level 20 to 25. So let's hail this guy. See if he gives us something. All right, so we got a quest from them. They only give one right now. There's this person. They're offering some quests. So we're just going to go full on quest palooza right here. So you say skins to them each time. Take note, this guy, for the second quest, he just gave me a little thing that looks like a ninja star. So be sure you save that in your inventory and remember what it's for. There are times where if you accidentally deleted something or dropped it, that you can go back to the quest person and get a new one, or just remove the quest and get it again. Oh, there we go. There's the Scout Captain Slyn. Let's hail them. And we've got a task stage completed. And he gave us a wooden door. What looks like a wooden door. What is the door for? It's because I'm adorable.
Adorable? Ha! More like a massive dork. You're so cringe.
Okay. Collect 4... Oh, now I don't know where I was. Okay, kill 10 mucktails. I've killed 8. Well, no, I've got 8 out of 10. Deliver the lost locket. Deliver the supplies. Maybe that thing that looks like a door is a box of supplies? Yes! Blight fire supplies. Okay. To cook. There's a cook. I think I know where that is. Alright. Let's run around here a little bit more to see if there's anything else I need. Here's a merchant. Let's see if I have any cash loot. No. No cash loot to sell. Oh, this guy has quests. Okay. Witch lamps. Accept. Okay. And wizard spells. Where the hell are the mage spells, man? If there's a mage spells guy around here, I will try to get to them. Not seeing it though. Okay. Gonna go up to POK real quick, because I really want my spells, man. So let's right click here. Let's memorize transport gate. Gate. So getting all these spells completed, it's gonna take us a while. It's not gonna be all done in this video, that is for certain. But we've got a ton of them, and each one is gonna have some kind of a reward. Sometimes you just get experience, and experience, hey, that's good enough, because that helps you level up, and you get your new spells. Your new spells are stronger. You can fight stronger creatures and get better stuff. I know it's an endless, mindless cycle, but that's what we're here for, guys. Come on, that's what gaming is. Okay, here we are in POK. Gonna take a right and climb up these stairs. Going up these stairs is pretty easy. I usually just hit the forward button and the right button simultaneously, and it's a sharp enough turn that it works. And then we go through here. We take this left, we go up the first stairs, and these are the magician spells. If you cannot find them as easily as I just did, hit the find button in your actions box, and you will see a thing here for mage spells. It's probably going to be right there. Okay, mage spells, levels 1 through 25. Left click on it, and you get the little trail here that leads you right to that guy. We want to get our spells that are level 20. Oh, level 20 spells we even get. So yeah, we're behind. Here's where you might also want to check and read what each spell does. There are some spells that say imbue. I never waste any time getting the imbue spells, because you have to have a special deity to prescribe an imbue spell, and it's just for crafting, and it's old crafting that's not often used anymore. I don't know if it would be used in maybe a crafting quest of some kind. If so, feel free to leave a comment in the comments.
Leave a comment in the
below,
comment section?
and I can
Holy shit, Private
either
Pile.
I'll
You're
tell
a
everybody,
genius.
hey, this is what it's for, because I don't remember exactly. Or they can just read your comment. All right, so I'm going to memorize all of these level 20 and 21 spells. And then I'm going to buy everything up to, I don't know, maybe 26. Not 26. I don't know. Maybe up to 26, 27. I don't want to not have any room in my bags, right? Although I have a feeling, because I'm getting like 15% XP per kill, don't even know why. Let's see what kind of water pet I have now. Level 18. Okay. I guess I'm going to put the earth pet up. If my water pet dies, you know, I'll have that option. And let's buy all of them up to 25 off of this guy. Remember, if you just click on the thing to buy a spell without pressing control, it'll give you this extra pop-up, right? But if you hold control and you hit buy, you just buy a single spell. So it makes purchasing your spells a little bit faster, rather than having to do that one extra step. Oh, here it is. I was like, where's the one with the level 26 up spells? And it's this guy here. So I'm going to buy the level 26. Ooh, that's where we get our new water at 26. So let's get those. There's only a few level 27 ones, so we'll buy them too. We'll go on to 28. And that's where I'm going to stop. Alright. So we got a ton of spells. We still got lots of room. We got a whole bag that's empty, and this whole bag that's empty. You might not have been able to buy as many as I did, and that's okay. If you can only buy you know, one level at a time. That's okay. Don't feel bad. Because I remember I did cheat a tiny bit. I did give myself plat to buy a mount. But that's because I don't want to torture you guys or myself by moving horribly slow. It still looks like I'm moving a little bit slow, doesn't it? Honestly. So here's the Crescent Reach Stone. Let's go back to Blightfire Moors. And the Crescent Reach Stone actually takes you to Blightfire Moors, but right next to Crescent Reach, so, you know. Alright. The supplies. Is there a thing where we have to kill gnolls? Because we're pretty close to the gnolls, man. Yeah, kill mucktails. Or for smelting. I guess we'll do that. That was from the smith, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, we want our damage shield on when we're fighting these guys. Because they're dark blue to me, but they could still beat you down if you're not careful. I don't think I have any sound on. Oh, I do. My speaker's just low. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I don't need any more of the hammers, so I'm going to hit no. I think I might want the pieces of the pick, because I think that might be part of a quest I might have. I don't know entirely. I'm going to pull this guy here with a fireball. I cast fireball! It's like, you're not casting any spells, you're just drinking fireball. But a lot is happening. I feel a lot happier. I don't know if anybody saw that video. I thought it was funny. Alright. Oh, kill rock breakers. So, you see the golden pick. Yeah, we're getting stuff for the golden pick. We're also getting credit for... Or we're getting credit for this stuff. Oh, deliver... Okay, so now we just have to deliver the ore to the smithy. But we want to kill more. Oh, look, I got another task update just by coming right here. I'm not even reading the quests. I'm just running around randomly killing stuff, and I'm getting updates and credit for things that I didn't even know I needed to do because I'm not reading things like I should be. That is one downside to doing a lot of quests all at once too, though, is you can end up... Oh, look, another task stage completed because I got the last piece to that golden pick. It could be a little overwhelming to try to just keep up with all of these stuff in your head. So a lot of times when it does say something like deliver or to do your hand in for a quest, I try to do it sooner rather than later so I have fewer confusing things going on, you know? I think I need more stuff. Like, I might need stuff from the pick guys for one of these quests. Well, that's a rock breaker. I need 5 more rock breaker guys. Ooh, and we got another level. We're gonna have to go buy new spells before you know it, man. Hopefully not in the same video. I might try to do my spell purchases in between filming. Let me know in the comments, although I'll probably have already made a couple of videos before you see this. Maybe I'll ask during one of the live streams or something. I don't know. Ooh, we got Mallow. That is a debuff. That's always nice. That is like your best spell for pulling monsters because it debuffs them. And did we already get our new water? 22. Yeah. Okay. We're summoning the new water pet already. Everfount. That is summons a bunch of water. Okay. So here's the thing. This is a water pet. You con him. He is level 20. We got a new water pet, which is a level 22 spell. So that means this pet that I summon is probably going to be 22 or maybe even a little bit higher. So that means stronger. That means better. let's ask him inventory. Now, we are going to be giving up the gear that he's got, which is a simple Defiant Plate boots, simple Defiant Plate bracer, simple Defiant Plate helmet. So the new one's not going to have any equipment, but he's probably still going to be stronger. Just so you know. So we're going to tell him, leave. Remember, he was level 20. We'll summon the new one. And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll come across some more plate. Because remember, we're cloth wearing. We don't need plate. So we can always give it to the pet. And whoa, he is a yellow con. He's actually level 23. So yeah, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for summoning the new one. Let's go to pet here. Remember, you want to memorize a new spell, right click on it, or right click on a gem to erase it, and then right click on it again, and you get this little menu. Go to pet, go to haste, and burnout. You always want to try to remember, which I forgot, to keep hitting your pet with burnout, because it tells you in the description. If you want the description of a spell, right click and hold, and that window comes up, and it says that it increases their attack speed, armor class, and strength. So that is good. You want them to be able to attack faster. I think for now, we are also going to get weapon and spear of warding. I don't think I have any equipment to give him that I've looted. Yeah, don't have any good equipment to give him. So we're going to have to summon him some weapons. I'm just going to summon 2 of them right away. These are not lore, so you can summon 2 at a time. And it should give him... Like, if I find something better and I give it to him later, it should work. He should drop the spear and, you know, take the sword or whatever I happen to give him. Okay, so now he's got that. Let's give him the fire shield. Do I have a new fire shield yet? Let me see. Oh yeah, I do. I have damage shield level 19. Do I have a new pet heal spell yet? Because this currently is at level 7. Pet heals. Yeah, I have a level 18 pet heal. So that's important too. It's always good, guys, to check your spells. Fire, bolt of flame, magic. I guess, I don't know. I'm going to memorize that one, shock of steel. I don't like using those rain of fire ones too much, or anything that rains down on you, because they tend to hurt me when I'm like close like I am. I like to practice with my weapon at this low level, because later on I'm not going to be able to do it as much, because the things start to hit so much harder. And you actually do some damage. It helps. I've been out of mana and had to kill a thing just from me and the pet, you know, hitting... Oh, I hate that. Sometimes these things hit you, and I guess it's supposed to be like they stunned you, or they hit you so hard that you spin, and it always makes me kind of sick. Can't stand it. I wish it would just have like words come up and say, "You've been stunned," rather than spinning me around and making me feel ill. Alright. Oh, I've been freaking rooted. So I'm going to turn off auto attack. I don't need the picks anymore, so I'm going to hit never on the picks. I do want animal venom though, because that's a trade skill thing that will probably sell for a decent amount of plat if I want to sell it. I'm still rooted, unfortunately. But since I'm rooted at a distance, it means I can use my little rain of fire on him. And it's not going to hit me, it's just going to hit him. So haha, by rooting me, you inadvertently made it worse for yourself, you douchey dog person, whatever. Null. There's another one? Oh, stupid dog. Everything's respawning, I guess. So that's another AUG. I think that one's for level 30, so I can't use that yet either. So we got 7 out of the 10 that we need. Unfortunately, I don't think these dogs count for anything that we need for the quests. the long laundry list of quests that we have. Other than the bag, I don't see us getting anything good. Well, the bag and the spells, I'd say that's pretty good. You'll notice when it comes to trade skill stuff dropping, I usually hit always greed on trade skill materials because it will give me trade skill materials. And after we kill these two gnolls, I'm going to show you again, as a reminder, refresher, why it's good. I'm also refreshing my damage shield. Alright, so always greed here in the loot window means if you end up in a group, why it's important to set those filters. If you end up in a group with someone, if you're always greed, it means you're rolling for it if everybody else is rolling for it as greed. Need, however, trumps greed. If somebody else feels like they need it, I don't really need it. So I'm okay with them getting the loot. Just a heads up there. So if you are brand new and you never played before, it's perfectly acceptable for you to hit always need on just about everything. Unless you're just going to drop it or destroy it. In which case, change up your filters, you know? Because if somebody else in the group who is newer, who could use any of the loot to earn money in the game, let them do so. Alright, I'm going to do / barter. Another tip of the day, and I do this tip almost every time, but it's a really good tip, guys. This is the barter tool. It shows you everything you have in your inventory. If you left click on an item like that animal venom, and then you hit search, it will say if there's anybody looking to buy those items. Currently it says 0. Nobody's looking to buy that. So click on the next one, search, nothing. One thing that would be nice is if they had a tool. There are people buying dusty marrow. 7 plat for every dusty marrow. I have 1. So we can sell that as a trade skill item. And there we go. We got 7 platinum for that dusty marrow. And we don't even need to be at a merchant. I could be running around and doing this if I want to. I don't think anybody's going to be buying the low level venom because you can get a lot of that from just regular NPC merchants. Oh, look, high quality wolf skin. Somebody is offering 125 platinum for high quality wolf skin. Yes, please. Sell. That's going to buy you a lot of spells right there for a high quality wolf skin. I am not going to complain about having to fight those wolves anymore. Because, hey, I don't know what the minced meat pie is for, but no one is offering to buy it. I think that was actually a quest reward. So raw fine hide. Nobody's going to want ruined pelts. Just save yourself the trouble. Sullied silk, maybe. Not. Oh, okay. 20. Somebody's offering 20 platinum per sullied silk. Sure. Okay. Again, if you plan on doing trade skills, you can keep these items. But if you're hard up on money, sell. Whoa, 178 for writing ink. I have 1. Yes, please. There we go. We made a bunch of plat just selling the junk that falls off these monsters. Okay. Ooh, I do think we have to knock these things down. So for that, I think I gotta get off the mount and open. Maybe I have to hit it? Oh, this is one of those that you actually have to hit. Okay, so I'm getting back on my mount then. You know, waste not, want not, as far as mana goes. I believe I can cast on it too. Okay, there we go. Pile of rocks. I'm pretty certain there's something about a pile of rocks in one of my quests. I thought they would drop something like something for like maybe the magical pick quest. Although I'm not seeing anything getting updated. I gotta kill more rock breakers, I know that. Okay, so I currently don't have to don't have to bust those little piles of rocks for whatever reason. I thought I did. I thought it was like one of the quests from that guy, the blacksmith. Nope. I also have to kill some rats and snakes and deliver rats and snake skins. I should be doing that instead of killing the gnolls. The gnolls are actually a higher level quest. But it's okay. The snakes and rats are just going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience in comparison. What I might do is do a few more of these, you know, kill a few more things. Oh, another time to memorize more spells. Also, if you're using the barter tool and some things do not sell right away, don't be discouraged. Ooh, we got a new shock of spikes. Yes, please. Thank you. And what the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, selling things. Barter system. If something doesn't sell right away, you can check later. I'm gonna hit hide all corpses, so that way I can actually... Somebody charm the snake. Somebody's a snake charmer. Probably that person. They're probably an enchanter. It looks like their snake dropped charm. I don't know. I'm gonna try to help this guy by hitting him with the fire shield. Oh, he's actually got something better. That's crazy. Oh, that person is helping them. Okay, now I feel stupid. My meager level 20 buff was not gonna do crap if they got like a level 113 helping them out. I'm going to walk away. Try to keep my dignity intact. Oh, the embarrassment. One thing I would like to do is give my pet Spirit of the Wolf. Because, man, until you get the velocity buff that you could do on your pet, he is slow. Hey, we got the locket. That's part of the quest. And then we got a skin. So we need some more rats and snakes. I think after we do the rats and the snakes, I'm going to try to do a couple of turn-ins, if I can, to get some of these quests out of the queue. And then we will call it. See what I mean? These guys are light blue now, so they're not going to be worth as much experience. But it's okay. We still get credit for it. I mean, I'm still getting 2% XP, though, per kill. That's still fantastic. I don't know if it's because I'm used to playing at higher level. Oh, that's the skin that we need for the quest. Here's a simple Defiant Garnet, so that's an augment that we can use. Alright, let me try to get on his other side, so that way the pet at least isn't taking damage, because he doesn't need to. Alright. And he was a named, that was a rare named, so we do get those Ichor gloves. We don't need that skull right now. We do need this, and we'll take that, because that we could just sell for some plat. I think we need 4 of each pelt. We got 3 of the rat ones, and we got 2 of the snake ones. Let's put these together to make it easier on myself. Alright, let's pull one of these snakes. Again, I'm gonna try to get behind them. So at least it's just me that the snake is hitting, or just the pet, but he's not hitting both of us. And I got poisoned. Yeah, snakes can poison you. They can also kick for some reason. Ooh! Simple cloth gloves. Look at that. What am I currently wearing? Glooming Deep cloth gloves. I just looted an upgrade, man. That is another way to get your gear, man. Self-found. It's allowed. So I'm looting that and wearing them. So I got me some new gloves. Awesome. I did not expect that. And that stuff, the Defiant, just drops off of anything and everything. You just have to find something somewhat close to your level. There's another rat hide, and we need a couple more snake skins, I believe. Or at least one more. It's just random, that the Defiant stuff. So we got 3 snake. Oh, we got 4 rat. Okay, so just one more snake skin. This also, well, that's actually poison stuff. Sometimes you get something that looks like that, and it's not a poison thing. It's a cash loot drop. And it's called a rat pancreas, and you could sell that for a couple of plat. Okay. So where do we turn in our skins? Trapper Uzana at the caravan. Alright, so we've got to go to the caravan. That was that camp where we hailed people, and it was like Questapalooza. So we go to them, we turn these in, get our quest completion. And then we got to go to that smithy in the city and give him his pieces of ore. Uzana the Trapper. Here we go. And with these, you can give them stacked like that and hit give. And there we go. Quest completed. And we got some XP for it. So yay! That's one down. And, oh, we needed more rock breakers. We still have a lot for that golden mining pick. Deliver the ore. So we're going to head back that way. We still have to deliver the stuff to that one cook. The supplies to the cook. Let's do that. And then what I might do is to get back to Crescent Reach, since it's the opposite direction to get to this cook, is we are going to use the...
Break out your stopwatches, folks. How long will it take Fez to remember the word?
Skill called Origin. We're going to use the Origin button, which I don't even know where it is. If you hit inventory, you hit the alternate advancement, go here, Origin, you get to set like level 5. You can make a macro. And there we go. I have Origin now. So that will take me back to the Crescent Reach starting area where you spawned in at, right where you know, after you left Glooming Deep. So here, there's this one camp over here. We went east, by the way, if you're curious. I think this is the cook here. And it was that crate looking thing. This, I think, goes to him. Yeah, Idriak, give. And there we go. Supply runner completed. So we got that done. There's also plenty of more quests here, so when we get closer to 28, we can talk to these guys, 28 and 30, to get more quests, right? So for now, we're going to hit that Origin button. It's going to magically whisk us back to the Crescent Reach city. Here we are. And I think I do have my note here still that I was supposed to turn in at the very beginning at level 1. I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn that in. All you have to do is find the guy that's your guild master. So I just need to find the mage's guild master. This looks kind of like that, but that's for wizard. That's for necromancer. Why am I having such a hard time with this, guys? There it is. Jeez, man. Oh, they got the most stylish robe, too. See, that's why mages are awesome. Okay, so we give that note to this person. And we get da 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 da. And I think they gave us like a newbie robe or something. But we definitely don't need a newbie robe right now. But that's just another completion. Oh, here it is. This was a robe that we got. Yeah, it is absolute garbage. That's why I say do the Glooming Deep thing, because for that stupid note, we got that when we could get this at Glooming Deep. Actually, no, this was not at Glooming Deep, but it was similar. This is the simple one. This was from the quest here, but the Glooming Deep one was way better than that. It had more stats. And this, we do have a simple Defiant helmet, and we could give it to our pet. Guys, I think I might. You know, why not? What else am I going to do with it, you know? There we go. So now if I type in inventory, you got to watch out. I have leave and inventory right next to each other. I could have just accidentally killed him. So he's got head, he's got his helmet, and then he's got his spears. All right, then we want to go back up over into the city area, up the stairs, up the elevator, and talk to the blacksmith, give them their 4 pieces of ore, and we get, I think for that one, you just get some stupid potions again. They went like buck wild with the potions in this expansion for some reason, where a lot of the quest rewards were expendable items like potions. All right, here we go. Bronson. And the ores. Oh, we got that locket too. Unrefined ore, that's different. This is the one we want. No, that's Blightfire ore. I don't think that's the one. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens if we give it to... Oh, that was it. That was it. All right. My bad. Required level 5. Increase the damage of spells by 10%. All right. We'll accept. Where does it say the decay? Like these it'll decay on spells that are level 35 and up. Okay. So yeah, if I want my spells to hit harder, I can chug a potion. We're gonna hit this guy here. We're gonna sell cash loot. And we did have some shimmering snake scales that sold for 2 plat. There's a few other things I want to sell also. This here, the patterns, we don't need those. I'm selling the pattern. The iCore chain gloves, can't give that to the pet, and nobody's really going to buy it. Snake fangs, I don't need the snake fangs for anything. It says for a quest, but I don't currently have that quest. I don't need poison making stuff. I'm not a rogue, and nobody buys the stuff at this low level. But someone may buy the animal venom at some point, so you can hang on to that. Just a heads up. These boots, they are not defiant, so they're not attunable, so the pet can't use them. Sell them. They're only 1 gold, though. You can sell the unrefined ore for a plat and 5 gold. I guess I'm going to do that. I don't need emeralds for anything. Jewelers would use them to practice jewel crafting, but I can get 12 plats, so I'm selling that. Selling this pattern for 2. And these poison things, not to be mistaken, don't accidentally mistake it for what is it called, potions that you might be carrying, right? And that's it. The potions that we got, we can't even sell. The stupid robe that we got, we can't sell. So that's it. And I think that is about it. That is about all I need to do. I'm going to go over here to the jeweler area. I'm going to buy a few more malachites and a few more cat's eye agates. Wait, how many? Was that just 1 that the guy had? I think it might have been. Or it's just like a really small stack. Okay, this has infinite. I'm not going to buy like 50, but I'm going to buy 20 more. And then let's look for the cat's eyes. Buy about, I don't know, 26, 28, something like that of them. So we are really well equipped now. Remember, because the cat's eye gates you use for your shielding and regeneration spell. And then you use the malachite to keep summoning new pets. that is where I'm going to leave it for now. Remember, we have all these quests, and we are currently level 23. I think we memorized all of our spells. What about this locket? We did loot the locket. Lost memento. Someone's lost locket in Crescent Reach. Okay. They're staying at the Jade Dragon Inn, and they can be found there. Okay. And that's Anna Rin. So someone named Anna Rin. So we're going to go down to the first floor. Any quests that we can complete is great. And there it is, Jade Dragon. See the sign? And we're looking for Anna Rin. That's not them. There's someone named Loren sleeping, or they're dead. These are the farmers. Okay. Anna Rin, hey! I've got something you've been looking for, pal. Where the hell is it? Sure, make me look like a liar. Oh, there it is. The locket. Give him the locket, and we got another quest completed. Yay! And we got 3.8% XP for that. Let's take a look before we end this. Come out here. We'll take a look at our achievements. Look at this. We did get a lot of the job offers things done. We have one left, Wanted Intrepid Explorer. So we got to find out what that one is and complete that. And once we do all those, we'll get that sweet-ass mask. We did do a few of these too, Smithy Bronson quests. Then we want to find Scout Zerak too. Because we complete those, we'll get a neck item. A rough neck item. So yeah, we got a lot of progress there. And I think that's about it. The quest, hitting quest, you just get a lot of a canon related stuff for some crazy reason. So yeah, I'm very happy with what we did and where we got. If you enjoyed this, you found this helpful, please leave a thumbs up. That
Give
would
him
be
a thumbs
wonderful.
up, folks.
It
This
pushes
channel
me
is all
to
he's
more
got.
EverQuest players in the algorithm. If you want to support me and support the channel, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Better yet, you could join my channel as a channel member by clicking the join button below. Not interested in YouTube memberships? Look at the links below my video for my Patreon. Patreon patrons and channel members get special perks like a link to join the private Discord. You also get early access to a lot of my videos on Patreon. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your support and your continued support. Those of you who have not only subscribed, but have stuck with me for over a year now. You guys are my heroes. Thank you. And thank you, all of you, for watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
Out of my way, little pest!
Yeah!